Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to, what is this again? Freight forwarding! Woohoo! We did a couple things since the last episode. I worked on this messy canal extension so we can get coal and immersite eventually. And then, what else have I done? Worked on constructing various things in the... No, didn't I put... Maybe I didn't put enough storage in the network. And there are going to be a few issues. How are... Oh, right, because those aren't around yet. One issue is that the power poles don't do the right thing. They don't connect properly. And so I might need to mess with the connections in the blueprint editor. Because you can't see from this angle. You can see it from the sideways angle. But you see how this one on the left connects to this one, but not this one? That is a problem. Because the RoboPort can reach to this one, but not that one. And so then the RoboPort over here never gets power to allow for that one to be built to give it power, if that makes sense. So then we can never carry on. So I'm gonna have to place this and then redo the connection here, which is kind of annoying. Like this. And then it will work perfectly. So that's annoying. Look, and even this one's already correct. And it's connected to both, which is honestly fine. I don't know why. I get it was probably just the order that I built them in. Now it didn't paste the landfill with it, so that means I have to do this thing all over again where I do the landfill, then I do the water, then I copy it, then I move it, and there's so many things. And then I do this, and then I do that, and then I do that, and then I do this, and then I hold shift, and then I hit right click. And then I eyeball, I don't know, 50? No, 52? That looks maybe right. I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. Then we gotta do the same for the other one. Actually, do we? I don't know. Let me investigate. Looks like it's gonna have the same problem. Yeah, unfortunately. Let's just start. Make sure we're not adding anything weird. Okay, so that's fine. That one does connect to that one, which is proper. This one has some weirdness, but technically is fine. We'll make it nice. And you are the culprit of all of our problems. Okay. So then that's... Can't tell with this one. Are you good? No, it wasn't good. There we go. Now it's good. Okay, cool. And then we water. Nope, not shallow water. I don't know if shallow water works. Where's regular water? Why does it get so laggy when you place a bunch of water? Maybe because it has to calculate the shorelines. probably. Yeah, it's fast when it doesn't have to do that. Okay. Then for you, new blueprint contents. Bam. 4, 4. Look, I think we got it right. Okay. Sweet. Now, the thing I don't know is when it comes to... whatchamacallits, when it comes to the placing of blueprints over blueprints, will it change the connections to be the way they're supposed to? That's what I do not know. I also found out that my spiderlings are now trying to deconstruct all the creep that we marked for deconstruction. So that's fun and annoying. I'm shift clicking over these. We'll see if it works the way it's supposed to or not. I don't know. That, it didn't work, did it? Wait. Oh, I think maybe that one got messed up by the walls being there. Power? What? No idea what's going on here, but we have far too many. I mean, I know it's my fault, but... Yeah, that is true, Sviplet. We just haven't gotten to that stage yet, unfortunately, where I can not have to care. Especially because those stupid Leviathan buggos are attacking me still. Dudes are harsh. But what I could do is work on clearing out all this and then have the Spidertrons patrol down here, and they can be my laser wall maybe. So let's have the Spidertrons continue doing their cleanup duty. Yeah, I've got the Armored Biters mod on, because I wanted something slightly more interesting than just vanilla biters. Because we had Crestorio, so I was like, we got new weapons, we gotta have at least something other than vanilla biters. Okay, let's get rid of a few more bases. It does look like bots are still doing things. It's a big lag time for each little bit. So it's gonna take a while. So we need to work on some other things. Why is that still a problem? Very confused by this. I just put a bunch in the network. Did I not put enough? Apparently not. Oh, it's giving them to me first because I have... Oh, I get it. Okay. I need to craft a few. I was like, what is going on here? That should fix it. Okay, so now I want to work on coal mining and sending that. So let's get that going. Shouldn't be too bad. Anything else I need to think about first? I don't think so. Our base is looking pretty good, and this is now working properly-ish. Where'd the hovercraft get off to? Down here. We had a bit of a scare when I was constructing things in between episodes because we lost power to a section of walls that was being attacked. And there was a section of concern. Uh-oh. Now why are these not getting built? Oh, I know why. There we go. Does Factorio have an oil to coal recipe? It does. No, wait, oil to coal? I don't know about that. Oh, it does. Oh! Now that's interesting. So 10 coal gets you, what is that? 70, 65 heavy oil. And 65 heavy oil would not get you 10 coal, so maybe with enough prod you could get positive. I don't know about that. But you can just make coal. I did not know that. Okay, well maybe we'll just do that then. We have plenty of oil. We haven't even tapped into that yet. Okay, well, that's easy. And we can even tap into this if we start running out. So, and there's more over there, and more over there, and more up there, and so oil is going to be far easier than shipping coal across. So the problem is we end up with excess, right? Because it uses heavy oil. Okay, now the next thing to investigate is the numbers. So if we start with crude, no. Yeah, if I start with coal, I start with 100 coal, and I max prod that, and then I turn that heavy oil into coal. Okay. It's not a positive loop. Sad. So then... Oh, wait. What? You can put coke in? Coke liquefaction. Forgot about that. I loosely remember that existing now. The problem is the crude oil to heavy oil is a pretty low ratio. So maybe this isn't great. Coal to coke to oil? What? But coke does more light oil than heavy oil. It uses light oil as the catalyst, but that's because it gives you more light oil back. So we're still not getting heavy oil. And there's no way to get more crude out of the system. Yeah. So... Yeah, so what I want to find out is how much are we talking for like 30 coal a second. So if we do the coal solidification, coal filtration they call it. If I want 30 coal a second, we're talking 1,200 oil a second. So, honestly, I might still do coal mining then. Because those are some absurd oil numbers that I don't know if I want to deal with. We'd end up with, like, more than enough of these other two, but I can't turn those other two back into coal. Maybe I do coal mining after all. Sad. Sad. Okay, well, I already have these set up, so it's not going to be too bad. This is just going to be called home coal unload. Already, we can just copy this to have the whatchamacallits. Little beacon, not beacons, buoys, that's the word. We are missing some water fill over here. Get that ready. This is already hooked up, not with all of the wire though. This will be immersite and coal. Okay, cool. That's good the way it is. How's this? Oh my. They're decreepifying things. Wonderful. That's how it's supposed to be going. That's how it's supposed to be going. And then we'll repaste. These guys. Huh. Funny. Cool. Now, there's also this issue of blueprinted trees not being built over when you shift build. And that's like big old problem. I don't even know. How do you fix this? Because it doesn't even work with trees, rocks. Oh, blueprint trees is kind of a janky mod, is what I'm realizing. Count as tiles somehow? This blueprint trees has all of these. Do I need to select all of them? It looks like it's all the same type. This one? Scarlet Ector. Oh, there's a couple types. They're all the bluey ones, though. Sapphire Ector. Ice Blade. Snowdrop Barrel. Magnolia. Whatever. Where's my Scarlet Ector? Oh my gosh, this is annoying. There's gotta be a way to do this, though. Come on now. I mean, legitimately, like, I don't know if there's a way to deconstruct blueprint trees, which get automatically generated by the game. That's super annoying. What the heck? What am I not trying? Shift changes nothing. Like, oh, I can copy them. Wonderful. Can't deconstruct them. I need artillery. That's what we need. Oh, that's super annoying. So I'm literally gonna have to personally drive to remove those. And yeah, like throw grenades or shoot explosive rockets or some crap like that. It's really weird and annoying and makes me very mad at the Blueprint Trees mod. Okay, Spidertrons, what are y'all up to? You did your work? Sweet. They cleared off the whole western area. Take out these big old bases. That's what I get for trying to remove pollution, exactly. It's nobody's fault but my own, I admit. I might just uninstall the Blueprint Trees mod though, not gonna lie. And I'm hoping that they would just disappear. All right. Yeah, you're not wrong, Spiplet. You're not wrong. It's not that surprising that it's ganky. All right, let us continue our coal mining operations. So then we'll want to copy basically this. Oh, well, that'll have to change slightly, I guess. Connect here. And this is coal load. And then we're gonna have some need for extra water up here. It uses tree pots. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. All right, well, we're at least, you know, getting things done. That's the important part. Okay, so for coal mining... Whoa! Going a little fast there, bucko. With coal, I'm not gonna do the thing where I put it on the train. Well, I mean, I'm gonna need to eventually. But it feels wasteful to put this crap on trains. We shall upgrade the miners here. I've never played IR3, so I couldn't tell you. Alright, containerizers. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here, folks. Bots are still doing their thing. Flying over gliders. Doing their thing. Okay, and what are we copying here? Something like this. Okay, so we're gonna load up coal into a container. There we go. And then we just need the containers themselves, which we will just extendo-matic this guy over here. Go gadget containers. They're gonna hook up right there. Here we got coal containers. I'm running out of belts. Okay. Whoa, long belt, long belt. Okay, so finally we need yet another one. I guess I do need to request some belts here. When you run out of belts, get more belts. Exactly. It's just logical. Okay, so that'll show up here in a minute. I'm also gonna put the buoys. Where did I just saw them? These bots need to build any of those. So this is going to have immersite containers and Left will be container. Oh, I probably should search for coal. Lots of containers. There we go, and then that'll be imersite containers. Alright, no big deal. Now we need to craft a cargo ship. Of course, that is the wrong amount of steel. I mean, I already have steel over here, but I just don't want to deal with it constantly. Now, why are we not seeing that pop up? Is it because... Not sure why it's because, actually. Yes, more LTN hate. Let the hate flow through you. Okay, so we've reached the end of what our bots could handle. I think that was a landfill target. I think that's why that one did that. That's all marked for deconstruction. Sweet, sweet. Spidertrons still going strong. They've almost cleared the whole eastern edge. We've almost conquered Icy Island. And then we can just have the Spidertrons, I don't know. Yeah, once we take out this little miniature island, we can just have them, like, literally stand right here. Because that's a nice little choke point. Or even better, right here. Looks like that's the skinniest it gets, is right there. Sweet. And, ooh, that titanium is actually going to be really useful. Because there's more titanium over here. Nice. Sweet. Okay. Okay, the steel is finally getting loaded up and on the way. Okay, so this guy needs to turn, and then we need a little bit more water here. Yeah, 800 nautical miles away. That I'm very thankful for the planes. If I didn't have the planes, this would be way worse. All right, I think we're ready with coal loading. Anything I need to be aware of over here? Seems like it's working fine. Okay. And then we just need the ship, which we're still. Did I connect the circuits? Ah, good point. Well, no. And it doesn't matter yet because we're not doing anything with trains, but future whatchamacallits will care. Future coal mines. Oh, come on now. Play nice. Now we're connected. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Red Raft. The recipes are not super complicated, but it sure does get more complicated when everything has to get put on a ship. Oh my goodness. They're really going for it, eating away that creep. I mean, that's what they gotta do. And Spidertron's almost done. Nice work, dudes. Dudes and dudettes. Spiderlings, sorry. Sorry. I'll get it right someday. Not today. Okay, so coal is set up on this end, so now we need to set it up on this end. We've already got this ready. Wait, that's named incorrectly. That is not mineral water unload. That is coal unload. Annoying. I think it's somewhat similar to space exploration in terms of just the rockets going to and fro. That part does feel a bit similar. I think this is all ready to go, actually. That just needs to be a coal container. 40. Wait, no, let's... What? Yeah, that's right. Are these all set correctly? That one's stone. Yeah, okay. And this one would be Immersite. So just one M? Seems like it. Let's see. What will I be shipping, actually? So raw Immersite containers to 300... and turns into Immersite powder and sand, and you get a lot of sand from that, but it's annoying because then I can't ship the sand home. Maybe I turn all that into glass and ship the glass home. That would be weird. Or I could just ship raw Immersite home. The powder is much denser, however. And that goes to all sorts of things. So we would need to ship the powder home. I could also ship the sand home in containers. But at that point, I might as well just ship raw Immersite. Questions. Still not enough steel, huh? Really need to request 250. That way we can build a ship on our own. The robot hordes doing their thing. And succeeding, I might add. Good job, robots. Did we get it yet? There it is. Okay, cargo ship. There we go. Of course, you're in the wrong spot. I thought we were fine. Okay. You add station. Coal load. Coal unload. Empty cargo. Inactivity. Time passed. Inactivity. Full cargo. And 1200. seconds passed. Cool. That's done. Mostly. Yeah, I mean, SE is definitely more complex, no question about that. But there are ways in which this has its own unique challenges that SE doesn't, which makes it fun. Okay, let me repaste this now that they've got that part figured out. Uh-oh, why is this not lining up properly? I have one of the power poles in the wrong spot. Is that right? Yeah, it's moving by one tile. Dag nabbit. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Spidertrons? Nice. Nice work, y'all. Kill the rest of those. Oh, wait. They did. Okay. I'm assuming those dots aren't actually enemies, but just in case. Past all those, then you go down here. Take those guys out. And then you'll be ready to take these out. Go down here. Squiggle your way through that base and this base. And hopefully you don't get stuck on the water when you're going through these bases. Take them out. And then you go to the east. And then you go to the west and the south and the north. And you kill them all. Kill them all! Yeah, Red Raff, it's a good question. I don't know the best answers either. I turned them up. I don't remember my specific settings, though. But I did turn up the biters rather than turn them down. Now, why are we not seeing any? Okay, we are. Ugh, those blueprint trees are triggering me so hard. And we really need more uranium. That's kind of the big deal right now, so we can do more purple science. And we're still a ways away from getting the rails all the way up there. I guess I could have another buffer chest. Like way up here. And I could put stuff in that buffer chest. Uh-oh. Hey! You guys aren't supposed to do that. Rude. So rude. Ah, and a roboport? Come on now. Nobody said you could do that. Nobody said you were allowed to do that. Okay, and as far as coal coming out, coal unload, those are all set properly. This is all connected properly. That's set to coal. Coal goes on the bottom of this belt, which somehow got shallow water fill on it. Not sure about that. And then we'll work on getting this built. Yeah, I mean, I turned them up. I think I did one extra What did I do? I think I did one like notch more frequent, one notch more, you know, size. What are the 3 settings? Size, frequency, and richness or something. Do biters have a richness setting? Rich biters. Do these go? Nice part is we're building like remotely, and this feels pretty dope. Okay, and I want to copy roughly what this has going on here. And then I'll do the Immer site somewhere over here, probably. Alright, now what? Damaged Spidertron, that's fine. Wealthy biters. Top hats and all. I am so mad about these blueprint trees. Ugh, I just want to scream. I guess I could get in the tank, drive the tank around, but the tank is slow. And I don't have explosive rockets. Is there a way to produce an explosion with bots somehow? Pirate biters. Yeah, it would be nice if there was a better way, and I'm sure there isn't, to like... The thing about islands is like, the only thing that really changes as you find more of them is like, okay, you know, how far away is it? That's really the only difference, because they're all the same other than distance. But yeah, there's no way to make like, oh, the islands that are further have more evolution. Oh, we ran into that issue again. The medic bots ran out of trash slots is what that means. So hopefully they can survive. I could have them walk all the way back to some storage areas, but that seems too far of a trip. What was I doing? Oh yeah, building the decontainerizing of coal. Okay, so those are supposed to be red, first of all. Please don't implement water biters. That would be very, very, very scary. We don't need water biters. What do I connect? I connect the chest here to, I guess, some big power poles. I mean, no, you can totally implement them, but make sure they're optional. I gotta say, that would be bad if they weren't optional. Okay, so then empty containers go back to this. Of course that doesn't work. Okay, so empty containers go back. You're connected to that, to that, to that. So we're measuring coal containers. You're filtering. Coal. Coal, those should be blue. No, they shouldn't. They're red. Containers. Coal. Load container. And then we have to fix this. This is wrong. We have to do this thing. Interesting. Okay, I think that does it. Minus actually things having power. And all of this getting built. I see. Okay, is this green wire connected to everything? No, it's not. We need green wire on those. And then what's the progress of the coal ship? It has left port. Congratulations. Here it is. Already arriving. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the biters in this playthrough have been pretty good. I would agree with that, Dave. Yeah, I think I just turned up the size and the frequency by 1 notch from default. Now, I don't know if Crastorio messes with any of that. Grr, these stupid trees. Get out of my house. I have to go kill those manually. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to pause the recording real quick. We're going to remove the blueprint trees mod, and we're going to see if it fixes it. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Maybe I don't even need to stop recording. Blueprint trees, go away. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, armored biters have made them a little tougher too. I mean, it depends on what you call action/fun. Like, I haven't really had to... I mean, I've had to make combat a priority a lot of times. If we didn't have biters, it would have been far easier to establish the island. And I had to work pretty hard to get my Spidertron army. And it cost a lot of resources to do all that research and building all the shields. And so, like, even though, yes, in a way, I'm having an easy time with the biters now, I'd say I earned it, right? Like, it wasn't just easy. I think we're okay to do that. Now, the sad news... Just kidding. There's no sad news. There's only good news. Cool. It worked. Alright, well, that's great. But yeah, at the beginning was the only time where I had to, like, you know, go get lead and not die to be able to even progress the game. And I would say that was not a good thing, because, like, if the biters had been a little harder, I wouldn't have even been able to progress. So that was a little too iffy. It is true. I am very experienced with respect to the average player. I would agree with that. Okay, and here we go. We can plop that down, then plop that down, then plop that down. Sweet. All right, we're getting there. And then we'll do the tiles only whitelist creep. And maybe I just need to be smarter about, like, where I deconstruct them. You know, we'll deconstruct, like, around the rails and the mining sites. Like this. But I don't need to just deconstruct all of it, I guess. Yeah, Red Raff, I think the defaults are fine as they are. I wanted the biters a tiny bit more of a challenge, and I think I succeeded with the settings I changed it to, which was only 1 notch up in each direction. So I don't necessarily think having it a ton harder would be good for default. I think where it is probably good for default. And then maybe... Now, I do have Factorio 2. I don't know how much that's changed the combat up to this point. It's really the spiderlings, whatever mod adds the spiderlings, that's made the biggest changes so far. Okay, and now I have to do the thing, which pains me to do. I guess I don't have to do it yet. Our coal is still fine, right? Yeah, never mind. We're fine. I think. Yeah, coal is good. In fact, is everything good? Pretty much. I need to be increasing these, and then I need to... What do I need to do? I need to, like, copy this and paste it over this. This is gonna get messy, isn't it? A freight forwarding ribbon world? Oh my gosh, that sounds horrible. Don't sign me up, please. Oh my goodness. No thanks. No thanks. Ships can load trains. That works. You know what? We're just gonna do this and just rebuild it. Oh, the trains can drive straight onto a ship. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a little different. Now, if I had moved this one tile higher, it would have been easier. But I guess we can do this, and this, and that. Okay, and now I'm just gonna copy this. Wait, no. Hold on. Now I've confused myself. Shoot. This is what we need to copy. Here. Yes. And then we'll change the recipes back. And it should just hashtag work? Question mark, question mark, question mark. These need to go like so. Speed 3s. Speed 2s. Power. Replace it all with blue belts. And maybe it works. The ship sailed to port and the train drove off. It would be really cool if that could all work together, but that's dreaming right there is what that is. Yeah, we need green belts already. LOL. Though we can get green belts. Maybe this would be a good time to research them. Okay, now these are working, and those are working. And this is not working, and this needs to split, and do this. That's not necessary. And I think that gets me what we need. Yeah, cool. Hover trains, there you go. Land and water tracks. Do green belts need emersite? No, they just need titanium. Emersite must be the purple belts, yeah. Okay, what's going on here? Are we just taking time? Yeah, they're just taking time. All right, that's good. Some attacks continue happening. But with any amount of luck, we have cleared out the rest of the biters. Is that for real? Might be for real. All right, let's go across the shallow water here and zigzag into this base. It's a very large base, actually. Can elevated rails be built on water? Yeah, the pilings, or whatever you call them, like the big pillars with the rails on them, can go in the water. Yes. Yes, indeed. I'm just happy with how well this is working. Look at this. I haven't had to do much. You don't count the blueprint trees fiasco, which is not my fault. It's just the annoyance of the creep that's really getting in the way. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Their shields took some big hits, I guess. Just look at how nice and clean the island is. It's wonderful. Wonderful. I should start building the iron mine. I guess. Oh, and you know what we can do? Is we can... Well, I can do that remote. But I was going to say we can request drills and have bots build the outpost remotely. It can all just be done remotely and not have to manually do anything. That's the kind of Factorio I like to play. Really feels like an accomplishment once you get there. I should probably end the episode soon, but I'm having fun, so we're gonna work on the iron mine for a second. Oh, look at that. That's not gonna be good. Once actual trains start trying to drive on this. That would have been a no path that we would have had to find. You know, if I can just get exactly on the rails, that would be kind of nice. Maybe. Except somehow that's still going to hit a rock. Okay, whatever. We're here. We're here already. You can get exactly on the rails with the train. Exactly. Okay, I also need a trees and rocks deconstructor. Get rid of all those. And let's see, what's my intent here? That one is going to be for the lead. That one is going to be for that iron. So I guess this one up here is going to be for this iron. I'll curve that back around. This one will be for probably the copper and or lead, but this lead is bigger, so I'll just use that. Okay, so then we've got our mining set up somewhere. That's not it. Where are you? There you are. That is not needed. And we're going to need to remove these signals and detour a bit. Yes, thank you, Swiplet. Have a good night. Onward to the factory's growth. Okay, there we go. In the north on the east coast, is that not a small nest? Ooh, we will have to investigate. Investigative journalism, biter base edition. And then I'll just put a couple of signals because we moved a couple. Should be good enough. Cool. Okay. Biter base. East Coast. Oh, yep, that's definitely biter base. It probably was one that wasn't there when the radar explored it and biters had expanded to it. And then it was revealed when my Spidertrons walked over to it. So that should do the honors. And the bots are going to build a radar over here eventually, because this currently is the closest radar I have. But it's going to take them a minute. Yeah, they're starting to get dead. What I might do is another I section just to get the roboports over there and over here and over there. Just give more spaces for bots to charge. There's no pollution that far anyway, so we can't tell if they're eating pollution. Yes, that biter base was not on my radar, Dave. Okay, and now we can set up the drills. Easy. And I will set up probably over here. This seems like a good one. We'll request drill Mark II 200. And what else do we need to request? We're gonna need furnaces, 200. We're gonna need beacons, 30. You're gonna need chemical plants, 50. You're gonna need crushers. You're gonna need some crushers. You're gonna need some filtration plants. You're gonna need, what else? Condensers. Let's do 20 of those. 30. You're gonna need that's good for now. I'm sure I'll think of more. Oh, I should have made this one the T. They love attacking. That one is just directly in their pathing. They just love to hate on that one, don't they? Okay, where's my actual thing? That and then that. going on here? Oh, I never fixed the silly problem I was having with the eye power pole. Okay, so how did I do this? How did I end up screwing this up? So the distance from the edge rail is 7. And that's 9. What the heck? And that's 12. And that's 11. Oh dear. What? What's the distance from the edge of the thing to the roboport? 5? 5. Okay, the roboports are in the same place. I don't know how I ended up doing this. So this one is 9, and this one is 10. I think it should be one further in. This one should. So landfill me. And then that needs to be water. Okay, now that's 10, that's 11. I think that's the same as what this was, right? 10, 11. Yeah, okay. So now it's perfectly symmetrical. And I can copy that. No, not copy. Change this. Take off the water fill. Save. It's not centered right anymore, though. There we go. Okay, and let's just double check that things connect. They do. Alright. Now, in the map view, they line up. Okay, cool. That's all I ever wanted. I screwed it up. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, yeah, wrong color belt. Okay, we can fix that. Whoa, we got some construction bot action. Look at this. This is chaotic. Kind of feel bad for him. We need some more storage chests too, don't we? I feel like we have enough. Yeah, there's train sections missing for sure because of the creep. But I don't... Well, I mean, I eventually will have trains going this way. Not worry about it yet. We can fix it. Okay, Spidertrons, if there was anything up there, they took it out, and now we should be able to command them to take out the final ones, and then they will stand guard right there. And I think maybe once they get there, we'll call that an episode. And we can call it Total Extermination. Total Annihilation, maybe? Oh, what a great game. For those of you who loved Total Annihilation, which was an RTS back in the day, one of the best RTSs of all time, it's hard to explain why it's so good. They made one called Planetary Annihilation that just did not feel as good. But for those lovers of Total Annihilation, there's a game called Beyond All Reason that is a perfect, I would almost call it copy of Total Annihilation. They changed the names. It's got all new art. It's super well done. It runs smooth like butter, and it's really fun. So go play Beyond All Reason. Highly recommend it. I don't know what's going on over there. All right, these worms won't know what hit them. It's a fun noise. Okay, Dave, obviously the title is called that. You can't make a joke out of the title. And the title's called Beyond All Reason because the whole point... Well, I think it's more about how many units there are, because if you ever play Total Annihilation, you know like how many hundreds or thousands of units are on the screen at the same time. And Beyond All Reason, you've got like massive armies, and it does you can do 8v8 multiplayer, and it's crazy when people have factories pumping out, you know, the little tiny peewee units, like how many of them there are. Yeah, I don't think any biters are going to get past this. This seems like a pretty narrow choke point. So unless there's a base that popped up expansion wise and is sitting in the fog, Icy Island is safe. Wonderful. And we've still got the secondary connection of Icy Island, but I'm going to call that a different island. That is a different island. But yeah, there's a decent chance we missed a base. That's why I'm excited for this radar over here to get built. That should give us knowledge of the rest. Do I have any monitor on the fuel in Spiderlings? You know, that's a good question. Still great. We've used about 5% maybe. Yeah. Because I want to say these only use fuel. Unlike a nuclear reactor, they only use fuel when they're generating power. I don't think they use it constantly. Otherwise, it would have been gone by now. So, that was a good question to ask, though. I haven't looked at that in a while. And this might be, again, assuming we didn't miss any bases the last attack. I could use the show expansion chunks thing. You'd forgive me? Well, I wouldn't forgive myself, so we won't do that. We'll wait. We shall wait. But yeah, I think we are set up for some serious success. Oh, and it feels so good. Soon we're gonna have trains buzzing around. I am gonna need to add more trains. Right now I only have 2. We'll probably need like 5 or 6. But even then, we won't need that many. They go pretty fast, and we don't need them all that often. So, yeah, I mean, this area will get attacked. Not really worried about it. They can walk up here, so maybe I need to move over slightly. Yeah. Because the choke point goes from like here to there. I guess to there. In terms of shallow water. We got plenty of range to get all that. Sweet. Alright, well, we'll call it an episode there. Take a picture for the screenshot of our spiderlings guarding the pass. Look at that, just did their jobs. And yeah, as always, for those of you on YouTube, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.